Meanwhile, Turkey has said that it has launched strikes on Kurdish militants in Iraq and Syria after blaming them for an attack at the defense firm near Ankara. At least 5 people have been killed and 13 people are injured in a blast outside the headquarters of the Turkish Aerospace Industries near the capital. Now, the country's defense ministry stated that it conducted airstrikes in the northern Iraq area and in Syria, destroying over 30 terrorist targets. According to Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces, at least 12 civilians, including 2 children, have been killed in the strikes, while 25 others have been injured. The strikes came hours after the attack on the headquarters of the Turkish Aerospace Industries. Now, sources say that the attackers came to the compound in a taxi. CCTV footage showed 2 attackers pointing guns at civilians and entering the building of the Turkish state aviation company. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan shared the details of the attack with Russia's President Vladimir Putin at a meeting on the sidelines of the BRICS summit in Kazan.
I especially thank you for your condolences. We have 4 martyrs and 14 injured. I condemn this heinous terrorist attack and wish God's mercy to our martyrs.
Now, the attack took place in Kahraman complex of Tusaz, which is located around 40 kilometers away from the capital of Ankara. Security forces neutralized 2 terrorists. Emergency services were dispatched to the site and some of the employees of the company taken to safer places. Turkey's Western allies signaled their support for Ankara in the wake of the bombing. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte condemned the attack and said NATO is monitoring the developments. The White House also condemned the deadly attack on a Turkish defense firm. In a statement, National Security Council spokesman John Kirby told journalists, and I'm quoting here, "While we don't yet know the motive or who is exactly behind it, we strongly condemn this act of violence." Now, SWAT teams were deployed with helicopters and armed vehicles seen around the premises. So far, no group has claimed responsibility for the assault. But Turkey's Interior Minister said in a statement that the attackers of the aviation site near Ankara were highly likely members of the Kurdish militant group PKK. Now, Tusaz is one of Turkey's most important defense and aviation companies with around 10,000 employees. It in fact produces Khan, which is the country's first national combat aircraft, and also maintains Turkey's fleet of old F-16 fighter jets. Following the deadly attacks, the Turkish president cut short his visit to the BRICS summit that is being held in Russia. According to reports, Erdogan is expected to return to Istanbul on Thursday. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.